Well, stay there now. Just stay there. I don't know what happened. She said she had a fight with her daughter or something. Here's where she is. She says she's waiting for you to pick her up. She says she wants you to take her back to the hospital.
I want to go back to the hospital, please.
Lillian, we don't want to take you back to the hospital.
You shouldn't have closed that door on me.
Look, you've got to remember she's got a life of her own, too. Right?
You know why they put me in that hospital? I tried to kill her. Another time, another place. Another me. I was 18. I'd been married since I was 16. The world was pressing in on me. My husband was the same age I was. He had parents. I was an orphan. We'd fight and fight. He'd slam the door and go out. I'd stay inside and the little girl would cry. Sometimes. Sometimes not. He went away. I was in prison with that little girl. First thing I remember at the hospital, they gave me this mop that had a heavy weight on it. I felt good. It's something heavy to hang on to. I pushed it and I pushed it. The whole world was gray. One day, the color came back. I asked what day it was. They said, I've been there 11 years. Well, 5 years ago, I came into town by myself and stayed one whole day. 3 years ago, I stayed 5 days one week. In the same boarding house I am now. I want to go back to the hospital, please. Please?
You've got no right to go back.
What do you know about pain?
I don't care about pain. It doesn't count now. You think it's going to be any better back there? Do you think you're going to forget what happened when you rang your daughter's doorbell?
I'll blot it out. Yes, I will.
Lillian, I've seen a lot of people try not remembering things a lot of different ways. It doesn't really work. What happened, happened, and what's real is real. Maybe you belong back in the hospital. That's not for me to say, but if you're going back there because that girl slammed the door in your face, I want you to remember something. For 18 years, she didn't see you and she doesn't know you. You and that girl are strangers. And maybe you feel a need for her, and that gives you the right to go knocking at her door after 18 years. But she's got the right to say, I don't want any part of it. I don't care how cruel that seems. I don't care how mean that seems. That's the way it is. And you're not going to change it by running away and hiding out anywhere in the world. You can't change it. If you give it a chance, you'll find there are other doors where you'll knock and they'll be opened. And the person opening it'll smile when they see you. But that's still in the future. That's still something you've got to make, and I don't see you making it by running back to the hospital.
It hurts. I hurt.